From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. Count it, and the foul. He is going to the line for a free throw. LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play on the first possession of the game. To George. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
It's James controlling the offense to Danny Green. Anthony Davis, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
LeBron with it up top. 10-6 our score. The pass taken away by the Clippers. LeBron James with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Kawhi Leonard able to recover with the block. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
George, and he knocks it down, Jay.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
And he's fouled. Davis going to the line for 2.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. Lakers come up with it. LBJ has it. Clippers have got it. Surveys the floor. Paul George fires. Paul George. He's now 5 for 6.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Driving right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
To Beverly. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. The follow won't go either. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Here's James. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
George. How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
These two teams are matching basket for basket. If the pace of the game is going to be like this, I need to start stretching.
LBJ. Kawhi Leonard rejects it. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6. Deep three at the buzzer. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Leonard, well defended. To Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Not done yet. DeMarcus Cousins. He's 2 for 2 now.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Strong finish for Paul George. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Add 2 points to the board.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Leonard. That won't go. To James. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, LeBron James. Not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested three.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Lakers at the controls right now. It's James. Tough shot. He hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Nothing going here on that drive. Paul George to Leonard. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Nice pass to set things up. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. James to Kyle Kuzma. And the Clippers with the rebound. Anthony Davis sends it away. James into the front court. Up by 6. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Williams to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range. Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Leonard. That's good D. Shot no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
It's LA Clippers ball. Nothing going here on that drive. Takes stock of the floor to George. Beyond the arc for 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
To Paul George.
Number 14, Danny Green.
Fires the 3. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
George lets it fly. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
James. Man, that was a tough shot.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Williams. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. A lot of intrigue to come in this second half. A 1-point game as we resume play here in the third quarter. Beverly into the front court. His team up by 1. To George. And he hits.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Leonard. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To Danny Green. for three. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the three.
And a three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
It goes down.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Los Angeles, they have it. James, he engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
LeBron into the front court. Our score all even in this third quarter. Danny Green.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Here's Leonard for two. Wide open look, won't go. James, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Beverly. LeBron James tips it. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 1. Into the game for Los Angeles. Number 4.
Lakers ball. LeBron, tough matchup against George. And the rebound taken by the Clippers. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. 4-3. Knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Short jumper stays out. Goes to the right side. James. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
From the outside, no good. The pass taken away by the Clippers. LeBron James snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
DeMarcus Cousins, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
So Leonard, down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Leonard. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. LeBron into the front court. His team up by 7. Has a look. LeBron shot off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. James to Davis. Caldwell Pope. Not that time. George to Leonard. Whoa! What a finish! Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Here's James with a chance. Not that time. 3 quarters down. The Lakers have the lead. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Davis to Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from long range. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. To Paul George. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Kyle Kuzma. Paul George. Caldwell Pope. From the painted area, won't go down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. James here against Harkless. A fundamental shot right there.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads just a point. McGee powers it through.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Can't connect, it's no good. Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis, Clippers have it. Leonard. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Changes coming from both sides right now. LeBron with it up top. All tied up. Just underway in this fourth quarter. Leonard. Message received. Well defended. Rises for the slam. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Curling inside. Leonard. Misfires. It's no good. James into the front court. Lead is 2. From long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Shot no good. You know Beverly can appreciate good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
So Leonard. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
It's James controlling the offense. Shot from the lane won't go. George to Beverly. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
LeBron into the front court. His guy's down 3. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Williams across the timeline. He'll run the offense. Count the bucket for 2.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Substitution being made in this one. Here's LeBron for 2. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready. Great look and vision. Anthony Davis sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. Off the mark on the first free throw. Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Keep working him out, boy. He can't guard you.
Beverly into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Trying to cash in, and he drains it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron into the front court. The deficit is 6.
Watch cutter. Watch cutter. Watch cutter.
Leonard to Williams. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.